Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda hard. No parking from the dark, no smoke, and mama cooked the breakfast with no harm. I got my grub on, didn't pick out. Finally got a call from later, and I wanna dig out. Hooked it up, but later as I hit the door, thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light. Looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can do it all night. Called up the homies, and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm trouble. Last week messed around and got a triple-double. Freaking brothers every way like Dr. J. I can't believe the day was a good day. Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. But just yesterday them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a brother's direction as I ran the intersection with the short dog's house. They was watching yo MTV raps. What's the hats on the tab? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em, roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break 'em with the 7-Eleven, even backdoor Little Joe.
Oh, yeah. You're listening to 96.1 FM Styling, Dragon in the afternoon. And yeah, that right there makes me want to just bust out my lighter, man. Just hold that motherfucker up, man.
Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
Yeah. So yeah, if the listeners, if you thought that's what we played earlier, this is a whole different version. So
yeah.
Whole different version. And like I said, coming soon is a sister station to Stylin' from In Play. You'll be listening to a lot of that on the new station called Jingling. So look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be blasting the fuck out of that shit. like it just amazes me how much of this remade stuff is out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's everything. It's like Beastie Boys, fucking Tupac, fucking, it's just, Gypsy Rose.
Have you heard the cover of the Grinch theme song?
Yes. Well, which one?
That's fucking awesome.
There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, they've redid this. They've redid Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
8Ball and MJG,
They've done Metallica like that too.
Yeah, Metallica's done like that. Yeah, I had Metallica up earlier, was looking at it. It's just so fucking crazy to me. A lot of Snoop Dogg, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Kid and Play, here's a that Chick, CHIC. That was a big song. I Want Your Love. Okay.
Right.
I Want Your Love. That song. They've redid it in this fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
Bismarcky, Just a Friend, redone it same way.
Yeah,
50
that's been
Cent.
done several times.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we played. I don't think we played yesterday. Ludacris, fucking. It just goes on and on and on.
Yep.
Warren G, it's like, it's unfucking real of how many, these DJs have went crazy with this shit. And when I was talking to old school, there's another name that people are calling this as a slang word, and I can't remember what it was. And, but yeah, he's all about it. Because he's made a bunch of this shit. So,
right.
Some of it's done with AI people. Okay? Because there's apps out there that you can take lyrics and make your own country song or make your own rap song. And it's not your voice, it's just, AI generated. Or you can make it sound like the 40s or the 50s or disco or whatever you want. But within the last 6 months, this shit has taken off like nobody's business.
Huge. Yeah, huge.
Here's a 1940s version of the Blues Brothers. I wonder what that sounds like. But I mean, Blues Brothers is Blues Brothers. But I mean, like, you just be surprised,
That Mr. Grinch, that Small Town Pirates or somebody like that.
Yeah, something
really
like
cool
that.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, a couple years ago, a lot of people were taking the lyrics and redoing them into like EDM music.
Mm-hmm.
And then some motherfucker was like, man, I want to take it back to the old school, But I think it all started because of Jizz on My Face. When that got released, that was a real deal.
Yeah, in 1967.
Yeah, I mean, it was never supposed to be, she never thought she was being recorded. And that was like a one-take deal, and then somebody screwed up, and it got pressed as her new single by accident.
It's kind of funny, though.
And it seems to me, from what I'm understanding, is, excuse me, when that come out, it gave these DJs these weird ideas.
Oh, yeah.
So... But, I mean, we hear it on Sunday night on Stylin', the disco party.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought I would hear Drake as a disco song.
I know.
But it was good. On Leslie's show, Monday and Wednesdays on Hump Day, Kicking It with Leslie, there's a remake to 9 to 5.
Yes, I've heard that.
And that's fucking great. So,
yep.
That's the big thing over here at Stylin', man. I mean, Stylin's on the cutting edge, man. I mean, But I think this new station that In Play's putting together, which, is In Play Broadcasting is the main company behind Stylin'. I think it might not take off at first, but I think it would be just as big as Stylin'.
Oh yeah, probably.
And they've already said they don't want shows on there. They just want straight music.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to get call letters. I don't know. I mean, somebody might have to call and bitch about it. And fucking, that's what happened over here,
Shazam!
Oh, Shazam. Man, they got my welfare taken care of. I'm going to fucking take down their radio station.
Just going to make us bigger, dude. Keep fucking with us.
Paul was always worried that Shazam would try to come up with his own station and compete, right? You want to know what I said? Well, first off, he did a shitty job of running this fucking station. Fucking
yeah.
How do you think he's gonna run his own shit?
Yeah.
So.
You talked to Paul lately?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen him around the building the last few days.
Well, he's been out of town talking to our vendors and talking to...
Oh, is he over in California again?
No, we sent him on a West Coast tour. Or, I'm sorry, East Coast tour.
East Coast?
Yeah, he's going up down the East Coast. He was in North Carolina earlier this week, so, between different companies, we have vendors, of course, but we also have authorized shops that sell our parts. So he's on that authorized shop tour to make sure they're pushing our products,
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
Make that money.
I can't do everything, so I mean, fucking, he's like, I want to go as the president of the company. I'm like, well, fucking, you do what you gotta do. If me and him went, it'd be like Tommy Boy, man. Like, what do you mean you ain't selling our brake pads?
That's funny shit.
What do you say? You can get a good look up a butcher's ass or some shit.
You can look a cow's ass, but you can't tell what steak's gonna taste like or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can't take the word of the butcher. Like fucking something.
Yeah.
It was something fucked up like that, but I was just like, damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw a thing a couple months ago that they're talking about making a new Tommy Boy.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, please don't. Let that man rest in peace. I mean, he'd be turning in his grave.
Yeah. There's not another Chris Farley.
They were talking about doing Kevin Hart as Tommy.
Now that would be funny.
Now that would be funny, but
that would be funny. I'd watch it, and that's par for the course.
Well, that's the way things are going.
Yep.
You know, we can't talk about that too much because
no.
But it's
just how they've done it. It seems like every time they remake a movie, it's a white movie, they make it black.
Yeah.
That's how it's going.
I fucked up Karate Kid, I'll tell you that.
The best one that I think was a crossover was when they did Can't Buy Me Love, and then they did Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Yep, that actually was pretty good.
That was actually, I think, better than the first one.
Yeah. Boy, that girl was so hot in Can't Buy Me Love. And then you see her. Then you see her nowadays, and you're like, "What happened? What happened to you?"
She was a one-hit wonder.
Drugs is a hell of a thing.
Now, the girl in Love Don't Cost a Thing, she is a fine woman now.
Yeah.
Even for a black girl.
Yep.
She's a good-looking gal.
And you know, I don't mind the crossover stuff, but I think these fuckers are running out of shit to do movies of.
I don't mind if it's tasteful. But like Annie, that was a little far-fetched.
Annie was a little fucked up.
I mean, that was a freckle-faced redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Pale-skinned, freckle-faced redhead, and they made her black.
But then they did Ghost.
That was kind of hard to believe.
Then they did the all-female version of Ghostbusters, which pissed off Bill Murray and everybody else.
Yeah.
Hell, Rick Moranis damn near come out of retirement because he was so pissed.
I mean, it wasn't a bad show.
No, it sucked.
But I liked when they had the first new one, Afterlife.
Well, the new Ghostbusters, man, the fucking CGI of putting him in there to save the day as a ghost. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
And all the Easter eggs, you know?
Yeah.
So, and what's cool is there's only one real Ecto-1.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people's like, no. I was at Six Flags and there was an Ecto-1 there. No. There's only one Ecto-1 owned by that company that's ever been in the movies. And even the new movies, when they showed it in the barn and it was rusted out, that's how it was on the back of the movie set. It was falling apart.
Yep.
And they shoved it in a barn and did that opening. And then they went back through and kind of restored it, but then they made the big door swing out with a torrent and all that. And
turret and everything.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. They did some really cool shit with that.
Yeah, they did.
So, and I look forward for the next one to come out because they're making another one.
Well, see, I loved Afterlife or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Then Frozen Empire was okay, but it didn't kind of do much for me. So I'm hoping they do better with the next one. I
think Frozen Empire, I liked it, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more. But it's a good story.
It is.
It's just there was like something missing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's how I felt too.
But it's almost like they're setting it up for the next big one.
That's what I wondered too.
The other thing that I can't understand is what's up with the fucking mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Mans.
I know.
Like, they're cute and all, but like, why the fuck are there so many of them?
I don't know.
I mean, is it supposed to be like the Minions or something? Like,
yeah, I don't know what they were doing with that.
I do like that they had a baby Slimer in it.
Yeah, the baby Slimer was cool.
Yeah, that was fucking.
He was cute.
That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
You know. But I'll tell you another movie that they redid, and I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely fucking loved it. Not at first when the advertisements come out.
What's that?
And that was the all-female version of Oceans.
Yeah, it was good.
And when I watched it, I'm like, it's pretty good. But then right at the very end, come to find out that's the baby sister.
That was 13, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because it was 11, 12, and 13. I think it was the last one.
Yeah.
It was the female version.
And they're supposed to make a new one, and I can't fucking wait.
Yep.
Because it's supposed to be the girls and the boys. Because a lot of them actors from Oceans, the original Oceans, passed away.
Yeah.
And what's really fucked up is Oceans is a remake of Oceans.
Yeah.
Because there was
back in the day.
There was an original movie that's supposed to have been their father's. So you can find it on Netflix, people.
Speaking of Netflix, there's a show on Netflix that I started binge watching. It's a Tyler Perry movie. It's a Tyler Perry show. It's called Beauty in Black. It is about a black, kind of pretty much a black mob family. It's pretty damn good.
I've seen it.
It's pretty damn good.
I've seen
I like it.
It's pretty fucking good. It
is.
There's one thing I don't like about it, but I do like about it. What I don't like about it is it's stories from like St. Louis, Chicago, different places, and they made it all into one deal. That's what I didn't like about it, but I like that they did that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get it.
You know, it's kind of like Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump did not do all that shit.
No.
You know,
all the history stuff they made it act like he was stumbled upon all of it.
Yeah. Now 30 or 40 other motherfuckers did that shit. But that's what made Forrest Gump such a good movie.
Yep.
And I don't give a shit. You put Tom Hanks in anything.
Oh, yeah.
He could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
What they need to do is put Tom Hanks in as a black man.
Figure it out.
You know, have him do the new Shaft movie. I will bitch slap you.
Now, if we did an all-white version of Shaft, the community would come unglued, I bet.
Oh, fuck, yeah, they would.
They'd come unfucking glued on us.
Oh, man. Now here's the thing. They did a Mexican version. That was Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's like, it's so fucked up. Like, I keep hearing...
Or if we did a sitcom, Meet the Whites. They had the Asians, they had to Meet the Blacks.
That sounds like the fucking draft that they did over at the Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
Dude. They almost wouldn't air that, but that was so fucking funny. Wu-Tang Clan is officially fucking Asian. The blacks got Mariah Carey. You know, fucking Eminem was black. You know, we drafted him.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny, and I wanted to see more of it, and they wanted to do another one, but fucking Comedy Central was like, I don't know, man, we're pushing the fucking limits here. Like,
we don't want to get sued.
You know, I mean, nobody bitched about it. You know, they thought the NAACP would throw a bitch fit. No, everybody laughed about it. It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
You know?
It was cool.
You know, I'll tell you another funny one. Man, there's so many from the Chappelle Show that just... But when they had that World Series of Dice, you know? Ashley Johnson. I'm taking out the trash. I'm going to be down here for a few minutes. Damn, Snake Eyes, I lost it, man. And you hear this girl, where's the fucking rent money? I gotta go. And then at the end, they got robbed.
Yep.
And they're like, and this happens, you know, 9 out of 10 times, you know, and it goes, oh, my wife, oh, yeah, my ring, okay. Just like, you know, we're in the fucking projects, in the World Series of fucking clickety-clack. Like, you can't even make that fucking shit. That shit's so fucking good, man. I mean,
it is.
And then Chappelle, man, he created a monster, and he couldn't go nowhere with his family without somebody yelling, Rick James, and fucking...
Rick James, bitch!
You know, he's having my baby, you know, talking about fucking... Oh, fucking...
Chappelle is fucking funny.
Chappelle is funny. But what's fucked up about it is Chappelle, after the first season, got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And people threw
He's too controversial.
People threw such a bitch fit about it that they brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
And then they gave him a raise.
He's too controversial.
Man,
he makes fun of everything.
Yeah.
He makes fun of white, black, gay, black men. I mean, he makes fun of everything.
He'll make fun of a fucking anaconda.
Yeah, you can't say he's racist because he makes fun of himself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's just that way. He was talking about that one time when he did the transgender talk on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
And he said there was a transgender in the audience. And he's like, afterwards, she came up to me and I was like, oh, boy, here we go. He said, she said that was the funniest thing she'd ever heard in her life.
Yeah, Chappelle's fucking funny, man. I mean,
he's like, I didn't mean no disrespect. He said, it's just funny. She goes, oh, it was. She goes, I didn't take any offense by it.
And then
he's like, and this girl was full tranny. He's like, so she ain't taking no offense about it. All you non-gay people, fuck off.
Yeah, and what's crazy, nobody really, you know, I mean, Comedy Central is scared to death to air some of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody bitched.
Yeah.
The only bitch that you heard was when Chappelle went fucking crazy and went and hid in South Africa, you know, like. But the best thing they could do for that show is they brought Charlie Murphy on there. Oh, The show was funny as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But Charlie Murphy and the true Hollywood stories, and they started off with Prince, and that was a true story. And then they did Rick James. Then Rick James got pissed about it, and so they made another one. And they told more stories, and Rick James was like, I would never do that to another man's couch. And then they cut it, and he goes, cocaine's a hell of a drug. He goes, yeah, I fucked up his couch. Fuck him. He could buy another one. He's like, what grown-ass man gets on there with mud on his feet and kicking their feet? He goes, cocaine's a hell of a drug, though.
Yeah.
You know, unity. You know, fucking, you know, it's like, and we're gonna fuck this motherfucker up. I'm running around the club with unity on my forehead. Yeah.
He says I'm Rick James, bitch, better than Rick James does.
Oh yeah, he does. And then what's crazy is right after that, Rick James passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, damn. You know, just fucking damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, like, damn. It's like, you can't even make that shit up, man. I mean,
no.
Like, damn. But today is Friday, man. I mean, it's gonna be it's a good day over here, man. So
yep.
So yeah, yesterday or last night, all I did was charge batteries because I'm moving fucking cars. I thought I was having flashbacks of being in the lowrider days.
Back to the old hydraulic days.
Yeah, man, fucking got 6 fucking batteries, and like, why won't you fucking charge? And like, got them on trickle charge, and then I got 2 battery chargers. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't get it. Why won't it come up?
Yeah. Apparently, at my condo, they don't want to rent me more than 2 fucking carports anymore. So
yeah.
So shit had to
ghetto ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. So the shit had to be moved.
Yep.
And what's fucked up, man? I mean, there was a fuck ton of cars that had to be moved. These are just a few. Like fucking, you know. I'm like, man, shit. We can't move. Yeah. We can't move more to the new shop because we're doing renovations.
Yeah, you can't get in the shop yet because they got a little tore apart inside. So
yeah. Hey, when I said we're not bringing shit over there until this motherfucker's right, I was not fucking playing games.
Right.
So, but on that note, guys, you're listening to 96.1 Dragon in the Afternoon, only on Styling Radio. We'll be right back.